her hand in a side of green and she says, "Well met, Zinda Zvim at your service."
Hello.
It is a pleasure. It is a pleasure to meet you. My name is Taib Al-Vahid. Who might you be?
She already introduced herself.
Sorry, I missed the name.
Zinda Zvim.
Very well. Then I didn't
XVIM
say.
is her deity, Yaktu Zvim,
Ah, right.
and her name is Zinda. It's a
In
difficult
that
name to
case,
say.
my question changes to, and what would you like from us?
Well, I come bearing an invitation. Lord Fazul Shembrel, the High Tyranar of our church, would be honored by your presence on the morrow at a feast in your honor within our temple. Lord Shembrel knows of your situation, and also that you are in search of a certain individual. He believes that you and he have mutual interests to discuss, and he is also prepared to lead you to the person you are seeking. May I answer that you accept his invitation?
I,
Of course. Of course. It is not. It would be very inhospitable not to.
You can tell him that we would be delighted to accept his invitation.
I would love to join your feast. Yes.
Very well. You may not be aware of it, but our new temple stands within the ruins of the old city, across the river. There are still many grave dangers to be dealt with among the ruins, and the risks are especially great in the hours of darkness. Lord Shembrel does not wish you to be endangered. Therefore, he suggests that you meet with him during the day, so that you may return safely to this part of the city before darkness falls. He bids you to feast at noontime tomorrow. This will give him the afternoon hours to discuss things with you that are of pressing interest to us all, and to assure your timely return here. Beyond the wall east of the Force Bridge are docks near the Teshwave Tavern, where the warehouses stand. We will await you there tomorrow, half an hour before midday, and we will transport you to the North City by boat. After your meeting with Lord Chamber, we will return you by boat to the safety of the South City before darkness falls. And the group turns and leaves after having delivered their invitation. For reference, the city of Zentil Keep was basically ransacked and destroyed in the recent past. It is an interesting city. So we have the city of Zentil Keep, which is split by a river. The South City is the portion of the city that is still functional. The walls are rather impressive. Approximately, I think it was 40 feet wide and 100 feet tall.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Designed to, yes, they are 40 feet wide and 100 feet tall. Basically designed to withstand sieges from giants and the like.
Very impressive.
Yes. And the big black hand there is the temple that you have been invited to. It is one of the only surviving, basically one of the only actual structures on the north side of the river. Everything else is ruins. And at nighttime, basically the north side of the city is a undead-infested hellscape that drains the life away from living creatures just by being there outside at night.
I hate it when the geography stares at me.
Yaktu's Vim is rather narcissistic and designs his temples to be has his temples built in the shape of his holy symbol, which is a hand with black eye or with green eyes.
Are you struggling, Amy?
So here's the thing. I made it, but like when I just drag it, it's medium size. But when I just do it, it just is, So I just drag it. It's my old photo. But when I look at it and do this, it's the medium. It's medium size.
Okay, change the dimensions of the image, I guess.
Yay! Thank you. Yay! Yeah. I'm just gonna keep this. Thanks, Sage. I can't change dimensions. I'm not a DM, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, what I meant is, never mind. Take
Yeah.
long to explain.
Okay.
All right. Well,
I
So-
forgot to save the image. I was stupid. That's why.
good. So, and fe- so a feast at the temple. That is rather. Well, it is unexpected, but very appreciated, wouldn't you all say? And you all would know the me as Tayyib Al Wahid, a traveling martial artist from the southern wasteland that is the Shard, who claims that he is traveling the world in search of what in search of the secrets of the nature of time. Though you're all pretty sure he just wants to go really fast.
You should have made him blue.
That would have been too obvious.
I'll look across the table to you and just kind of think for a moment. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I always appreciate good food. And you guys know me as Arifa. You guys know that I am from the northern sections of Tathir, and it was only in the past couple of years that I learned about my draconic heritage, and so I'm traveling kind of for two reasons. One, to learn more about it and to see if I can find the dragon, because I know dragons live a long time, so I'm gonna see if I can find my recent dragon relative. And I'm also just traveling to share and learn more stories.
Alrighty. So Rinka will be. What you do know about Rinka is she's just trying to get home. Mainly, she was summoned against her will through this plane, but doesn't really know a way to get back.
So Oni aren't outsiders, and they're also not extraplanar.
They're not.
sure.
Oh, I thought they were from the. I thought they're from the spirit realm.
Those are the demon Oni.
Oh, my bad.
It's okay.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna go with the spirit realm deal. More or less. That's been altered by coming over here. That's all I got.
Well, it's not like your background ultimately matters all that much. That wasn't the point of this
Yeah.
game.
I know.
I know.
Also,
I got a
there's
little too
going to
into
be-
here.
There's going to be some significant backstory stuff that you guys don't have because you haven't been playing through. Oh, I don't know, the last
Yeah.
400 or so pages of this module that I've been running.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So some of these things, like the sigils and stuff, won't make sense to most of you. There's also
that's
other
fine.
backstory elements that you're missing, but don't worry about it.
Okay.
Just
Don't worry. Don't worry.
just to know, you guys have crazy magic tattoos that are that brought you to Zentil Keep. That's why you're here. That's why you are known to Fazul and being invited to a meeting with him, and why you have a specific individual you're looking for inside of Zentil Keep.
Yeah. I just can't help making a backstory when I create a character.
No, that's fine.
I just
Part of
got too
character
into it.
creation for some
Yeah.
people.
Yep.
Mhm.
I can't
And
help it.
it helps to flesh out why you chose the things you chose and etc.
Yes.
Motivations for your character. And currently all of your characters have a motivation of there's these tattoos on our arms that are controlling our actions and making us travel to places, and we want that to stop.
You know, that's an
And
excellent. That's an excellent idea.
the tattoos have been going away when we've met people. So hopefully just meeting other people will make them go away too.
Yay.
First person we met was this someone who used to be a lich and then became basically a high priest of one of the lawful good deities.
Damn.
That guy was neat.
Oh.
And then the second
That's
person we met, well, we met a beholder and it went away, an undead beholder.
Ah, shit. This is going to be a rough game.
Smell a
isn't
pattern.
it? It's going to be oh boy.
It'll be-
And you are aware that most of the other three of the remaining 4 tattoos. I'll show you the tattoo map. Do not mess with this map.
Mhm.
The symbols at the top of the screen are your remaining tattoos, the sigils.
I see.
You know the names of the individuals. They are Zarthkistar, Azimur, and Harbit Gal. Harbit Gal is a high priest of Malar. Azimur is an insane lich who lives in Mithranor. And Zarthkistar is the current individual that you're looking at, who is also supposedly a lich, and a cleric of Cyric. Cyric being a
Nice.
mortal who ascended to godhood, and then proceeded to attempt to steal the portfolios of many deities. He was successful, and then he stopped being successful. He also had some ploys of trying to become Ao, the overgod. And he created an artifact called the Serenishad, that basically the intent of the artifact and what it actually does is rewrites reality and your perception of reality so that you think that Cyric did it, basically is the best boy ever, and everything in the Serenishad is true, and basically turns you into a fanatical worshiper of Cyric. Unfortunately, he wound up reading that book and went fucking nuts.
I see.
This is important backstory stuff because Fazul was basically going to be forced to read it, but then other people had other plans, and Fazul wound up reading a thing that did the opposite of that and made people not like Cyric anymore.
Damn. That's
Fazul's
thought about
backstory is also that he started off as a worshiper of Bane. Bane got killed and basically eaten by Cyric, and then he became a worshiper of Cyric. And then Cyric went fucking nuts and betrayed basically everyone. And then he became a worshiper of Bane's son, Yaktu Zvim. Eventually, he becomes a worshiper of Bane again when Bane kills Yaktu Zvim and takes his job back after he comes back from the dead. Fazul
I
is
see.
also one of the leaders of the Black Network, the Zentarim, which is basically a massive merchant slash slavers guild that runs across all of Forgotten Realms. They're sort of like mafiosos. Really evil fantasy magic mafia.
Okay.
And he's something along the lines of a 25th or 27th level cleric. So my recommendation is don't fuck with him. He will just kill you.
Understandable.
Can't say these.
And
people
this
are
would
lazy.
be very well-known information as you don't fuck with Fazul, or Manshun, or Semaman, the 3 leaders of the Zentarim. Unless you're along the lines of someone like, and even like other epic level characters in the Forgotten Realms, because most major regions are headed by an epic level character. That's what the Forgotten Realms is. Don't fuck with the other epic level characters because they know that it just is a death ward and you won't be coming back from however they're going to kill you. They'll use a method that prevents even true resurrection.
Bruh. I don't think I'm gonna go up. I don't think I'm gonna try my hand at that.
What, fucking with Fazul?
Yeah.
Maybe when I have a death wish, sure, but not right now.
I'm tired of these
I want to
tattoos.
die. Kill me, Fazul.
He would just like make you immortal just to fucking spite you.
Yo, by the way, Nightshade,
Oh
don't,
yeah,
don't.
he's part of a
I
church that
noticed
would do
what you
that kind of
did.
thing.
Yeah.
Nightshade, I noticed what you just did. By the
What?
way, I noticed you thought no one would notice.
I
You
don't.
got Night in your name again.
Oh.
You think you slick. You think you be slick, but I noticed.
Don't worry about it. I'll be honest, it was not intentional.
That's
Uh-huh.
worse.
You know what? You should just continue this as a theme for your characters.
Yeah,
All
exactly.
my characters
now
have
that
the
something's
word
been-
"night" in their name.
Well, now that it's been said, I have to.
Next,
Hey,
your
at
next
least it's-
character, your next character, next character can be called Knight's daughter of the Knight's court.
Well, I have wanted to make a melee build.
That would be funny. Look, I made a character that didn't have knight in its name. All right, well, what class are you? Well, I'm a knight.
What's next? He's like, hey, it doesn't have Night in the name. What's her name? Luna.
Well, what do you do? Well, I cast darkness all the time.
Bruh, I just got the joke. I just got the joke there, Sage.
It's a great name.
Mm-hmm.
So, because I don't want to read his entire monologue, because I've read it before. It's fucking long. But long and the short of it, you guys get led across the river by Zinda and her companions. They are at the location where they said they would be with their boat. They row you across the river. And then they lead you to the temple. She uses a secret password that's hard to repeat. It's like Polish or something.
Yeah.
Zernaruka Zelenieko or something. There. That's the words. However the fuck that's pronounced.
I think it's Zernaruka Seleneko.
Sure. That sounds a lot better than what I said.
Depends on if any of those letters are silent, which like multiple of them could be, so I'm not gonna bother with that.
Yeah. That was my impression.
Yeah.
You're invited. You lead your way to basically a labyrinth, and it seems as though there is a magic warding the temple to prevent you from remembering the passageways you took. Basically, the temple is a maze to prevent intruders from getting in.
Yeah.
And you are led to the basically a feasting table with Lord Shembrel, and there are a bunch of naked slaves serving the food. And he asks you what you want, and he can basically give you any kind of food that exists in the realms, along with any kind of alcohol.
I would prefer no meat.
I
That can
prefer
be-
all the meat.
That can be arranged. And then he asks you, what kind, do you want any griffin penises?
Sure. If it's meat, I'll eat it.
Taib will cringe.
Arifa will just kind of tilt her head. Is that a local delicacy?
It's a local delicacy somewhere.
Do I have to use a fork and knife?
Is this north of the shore?
Oh, very far north of the Shar. This is north of. It's on the Moon Sea, so we're
Alright.
gonna go to the world map real quick.
Cloris, why do you need a fork and knife when you have two perfectly good hands?
Yeah, that's the point, because it's more or less she
Zentil
normally
keep-
doesn't use a fork and knife, but she notices
me
she sometimes
see.
has to eat with the smaller folk.
It's yeah, that's way north of the show. Holy shit.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the module is the Northern Journey. Basically, it takes you across the north from starting in Neverwinter, which is where my players started,
Alright.
over to near in Impiltur and near Thay.
Damn. Well, I'm just gonna say,
Oh, you weren't kidding.
you Northerners have a very strange sense of humor.
This is Fazul. He's not a normal Northerner. He's a little insane.
Understandable. I don't think I'd know that, so I'll say that anyway.
Fazul Shimbrel. Was pretty sure he was a redhead. Guess he's blonde. And that's approximately what Fazul looks like.
Huh.
I see. He's got that slightly deranged stare going on.
Mm-hmm. He's an interesting guy.
Seems that way, especially since he's wearing a skull for a belt buckle.
Yeah,
Trying to go.
he
trying
knows
to
he's
go,
the baddies.
Yeah. Trying to go. Trying to go a little bit.
His
of,
title is High Tyrannar.
He's got that. He's got a little bit of that imperial truth drip going on.
He serves the deity of strife.
What a lad.
I know. He's great. So is Manshun, who's got a bunch of fucking clones of himself wandering around.
All
He
I can
rides
say,
an ancient. I think he rides an ancient black dragon. And treats it like as his bitch.
you mean literally,
God damn.
Pretty much.
bruh? That's some balls on him, figuratively and literally.
That's a different kind of mating ritual, I guess. Oh,
All right.
man.
So, well,
Yeah.
we'll come up there and say, I'll say, he's directly in front of us and interacting with us, right? During the
Yeah.
feast? Okay.
Yeah.
Then
He'll engage in small talk and stuff.
then I'll just say to him. So, I heard that you had heard of our situation, yes?
So any talk of business, he will ask to defer till later. At which point, I'll show you the monologue that I'd prefer not to read, and it allows you to reference it later if you want to.
Very well.
And so I'm just going to show the players. Make sure it's on all players' journal. Good. It's a little long.
That's fine.
Long and the short of it is there's a guy called Zarth Kastar. He's the next tattoo. He's Burnbones of Cyric, which is a weird sort of lich. It's still mostly a lich. Basically, Cyric had a inquisition that he imposed on the city of Zentelkeep. That's why it's destroyed. Where his priests were fighting the priesthood of Bane, and they were losing. So Cyric's like, "Fuck it, you guys are so fanatically loyal. I'm going to turn you into this thing." And then they became living fire skeletons that were a lot stronger.
Bruh.
Whoa!
Basically, melted and destroyed anything they touched, and proceeded to go on their inquisition through Zentelkeep. They have trapped Zarthkistar in the catacombs beneath the ruins of the old Temple of Bane. And there is a small tunnel, and it is dark. Also, don't be out at night. Being out at night you'll just die. It's basically rocks fall and you die.
I see.
Alrighty.
Undead boys.
Yep.
Oh yeah. It's more the fact that like my character doesn't know what actually happened. She just knows that the women leave, and then after there's a bunch of fighting, the men leave too for like a week, and then everyone's back and smell weird.
Okay.
Let's see. Well, I don't have much in particular during the dinner, but Arifa will just make pleasant small talk during it.
Damn, bro, this guy has quite the monologue, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yes, he does.
Hey, say there's a good career change since Roll20 didn't want to hire you. You could be a supervillain too. Like
I can see it.
So I didn't write this monologue.
Oh, okay.
It came with the module.
Okay. Okay.
The module has a fair bit of monologuing from major characters when you meet them from time to time. But generally speaking, it's fairly loose on that. It's a little railroady. But eventually the players actually win. So later on in the module, it takes the railroad and gets rid of it, and then the players at that point are usually like, "But I like the railroad. I want to keep following these sigils. Why are they telling me where to go? I want to kill these fuckers," which is hilarious. Subversion that the module does. So let me know when you are done, and then you will have another day to do any more preparations that you may want to do with whatever remaining gold you have before proceeding to the dungeon proper,
Just so it's
or
known,
the catacombs of the temple.
just so it's known, I cast Primal Instinct on myself each morning.
Okay, I figured 24-hour type spells like that are cast each day. Any spells you guys have cast daily, and or that last for a long period of time, or 24 hours or whatever, I will give you a document, a handout to put that shit in.
All right.
Okay. Do
Mm-hmm.
you want me to put a list of the spells I put into the weave every night?
Yes, please.
Okay. Because I have a standard
And
list that I keep in there.
you can do that on this as well.
Okay.
Can be edited by.
Yo, if you ever want to give me heroics, that's if you can, that's.
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. I have the ability to give everybody heroic, stone skin, resist energy of some kind, and displacement.
Cool.
Along with other things, but that's those four are kind of the main staples that I plan on using.
Yay.
I'm going to put this in your folder with you.
Oh crap! What should my fate be with my heroics? Shit.
It is a fighter feat.
Fighter feet. Fighter feet. I could take cleave.
There you go.
Very well done. This dude was possessed twice by gods. Damn.
Yes.
Holy crap.
And said that they are both pricks.
Mhm.
Yep.
That's pretty based. I won't lie.
Yeah, Fazul's a cool dude. He's done lots of shit.
He
Lived a
seems. He
long time.
seems. He
And he
seems.
plans to and he plans to continue living for a long time.
This boy is 100% completely unhinged, but he's pretty based. So I think I can let it slide.
I can't say I blame him. Like,
Nah, I think we would all become that unhinged after a while, especially if we went through the same shit he did. That he claims to have gone through anyway. Alright, so basically, if I got everything right, we've been instructed to the starting portion of of how to enter the crypt and what awaits us immediately within it.
Mhm.
We have been given a candle with a total of 40 hours of light that will give us a safe space to sleep during the night within the
Yep.
crypt. And it's absolutely fucking teeming with undead. So bring stuff to help with that.
Correct.
Did I miss anything of importance?
Uh, that was pretty much it.
Cool. Alright. Well, in character I would also have gotten it, but I think my eyes would have glazed over about halfway through the monologue. And just sat there and absorbed it.
It's okay.
None of
My players missed some of the important information in it. And they had plenty of money to spend to go get extra equipment.
I see. I do not.
I mean,
That's
I have.
fine. That's fine. I have.
Well, that's mostly because they had gotten some treasure previously and hadn't been able to do shopping for a while.
I
And then
see.
they were in a major city and then proceeded to not do shopping.
Beautiful. As expected.
Yes, I know. And they love their shopping sessions. Like a lot.
Then I guess they were being very dumb.
Yes.
I mean, I have a couple hundred gold left,
well,
so we
I
can
have-
talk.
Well, I know that I have a bunch of random shit, and some of it is good against undead, so I've got some stuff there.
Your indispensable haversack.
Yeah. It's got some shit against undead in there. I know that for a fact.
Quick question, Priam.
Why do you have a plus 16 additional attack bonus?
My bad. I was about to ask if I did that right. Should I have just put in 8? Or I don't need to do
As
that.
as far as what?
For the double, because I was the weapon I'm using. Because I'm using like a two-handed weapon, so with leap, I was just using if I use a leap attack.
So I'll do the math for power attack and the valorous falchion stuff. I'll fix the macro. That doesn't change your attack bonus, as in to hit. That doesn't add to that.
It went into to hit. Oh,
Yeah, you
okay.
added an extra 16 to hit.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know
I'm
how
like,
I did that.
51 seems a little high. And then I'm like, yes, it is very high. It's 16 too high.
Yeah, I think I put it in the wrong. So when I do additional, does that go into additional damage bonus then?
It would, but I'm going to set it up so all you have to do is put in the amount you're power attacking and it'll do everything correctly and ask you if you're charging, so it'll do the Valorous Falchion damage correctly.
See, I thought you already did that. That's why I was.
I have not.
checking it.
I have not.
Okay.
Okay. We need.
Also,
I've got.
oh,
Oh, sorry.
You
I was just
you
gonna say that.
have an NPC who will be joining you.
Oh.
Is he a healer?
Zinda will be joining you.
Okay.
The
Ah, the
lady
guy
you
who
met
mentioned.
before.
Oh,
Yes,
right.
the girl.
Okay.
Is like power throw also a fighter feat?
What feat?
Brutal throw.
Okay, I heard power foe and was
Brutal throw.
I said power throw, and then I realized, oh, that's
confused.
wrong. I meant brutal
I
throw.
believe.
Because I didn't see it on this, so but you know.
Yes, both brutal throw and power throw are fighter bonus feats.
Okay. Let me see if I can find something. Oh yeah, shock trooper is technically a fighter feat, I believe.
Power throw requires brutal throw. Yes.
I think I already have those feats, but I was thinking I could add another feat that's that requires those. That's why I was asking. Uh,
So, inside the regular handouts folder, there is a player's map of the ancient crypts, which you guys have. That is the map you have been given.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see. Need to pop that out. There we go. All right, let's see. And just to clarify on the map, is this all one level, or is there?
This is all one level.
Okay. Hmm.
Down at the bottom of an approximately 200-foot tall set of stairs.
And is that where like the cyan one is labeled?
Yes, that's where the one is.
Okay.
That's the end of the bottom of the set of stairs. So, uh, um, assuming you guys have no more further preparations to do.
if a smarter person says something about wanting to buy something in town, I do have some gold left.
So I was about to ask. I was making sure you were like everyone else was done. Well, if we're going to be fighting undead, I don't know about you guys. I'm not particularly kitted for undead.
I've got some. I've got a few. I've got a few items lying around. We could buy some. I do not know if they would have them in town, but we could buy some alchemical flare sticks.
I think it's worth looking before we go in. I have a little bit of gold that we can use.
Otherwise, taking up 10 on spell crafting.
All right.
Call not to know about their existence.
All my spells are in.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You will see like Rinka
Let's back.
like comically picking up her tiny pieces of gold with her finger and just counting them very slowly.
Well,
If only I had the easy count cantrip.
well, I do not know if we have the time to wait, but there might. But if there was one in town, if there was one in town, it would be wonderful. if we were able to find maybe someone who sells a what's it called uh, uh, disruption, a weapon of disruption.
A weapon of disruption.
Out of character, disruption is a enhancement, is a +2 enhancement. So it would cost 8,000 gold, but it's a +2 enhancement that makes.
It would cost more than that. It would cost 18,000 because it has to be a +1 weapon.
Oh yeah, right. Right, it would be a +3 total. It would be 18,000. Yeah, we can't afford that. I don't think.
No. I cannot afford that.
Well, disruption is anyway is an enhancement, is a weapon enhancement that forces any undead struck by the weapon to make a DC 14 will save or be destroyed.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, that's the undead's good save.
Yeah, it is the
Yeah.
undead's good save, but every single attack.
Which is why disrupting weapons like don't make any sense. Like this weapon enhancement is so expensive for what it does.
You know what? They'll roll a 1
Yeah.
eventually.
Hey, I got a question.
That is something that can happen. Yes.
But we could
What
go
is your
along.
question?
The one thing we should go around looking for, which we do have the money for, is we should probably go looking for flasks of holy water and alchemical
Yes.
flare sticks.
Unfortunately, you're in a city where holy water isn't in good supply. They
Unfortunately.
have unholy water.
That's. Do they have alchemical flare sticks?
Those are from Expedition to Castle Ravenloft.
Yes.
Roll me a D100.
I figured that they might be here because it is a weapon designed against undead.
They've been struggling against the undead very greatly. And this has been going on for a long time. They basically just been, fuck it, the nighttime is for the undead. We're going to stay inside.
Understandable.
And it's been that way for hundreds of years because, like 600 years ago or so, a bunch of liches decided.
You're breaking up.
Yeah. You're breaking up a lot there.
And we're just gonna wander the night and do stuff. Yeah. So, about 600 years ago or so. Is that better? No, internet went to shit.
Okay.
You know?
Try speaking now.
I think we have temporarily lost them to the angry internet gods.
Would seem that way.
It's okay. He's just in the matrix.
Sorry, it gives me time to study this map for a minute.
Yeah. I think the feat I might take if I take heroics, I could take powerful charge. It gives me an extra D6 to my attack damage. Yay. No.
Okay. Well,
It was a fun.
it's not necessarily gonna come up that often because like the corporeal undead aren't too difficult to deal with, you know.
Yeah.
You can deal with them like you deal with people. They just have a bunch of random immunities.
It's more like if there's something that's, I don't know, 20 gold that'll make life easier, might as well grab it.
I just
Well,
realized.
one thing we might want to get if anyone has the money to spend on the party for right now is oh, nice. Might want to try and get a ghost touch thing, some kind. That. Okay, I'll roll a 1d6.
Just
I don't-
asking. do they have like a save against like I heard it's better to hit them with like bludgeoning than piercing or something. Is that true for bones or something? For skeletons?
Yeah, bludge. Yeah, they skeletons have DR against anything that isn't bludgeoning, I
Yeah.
There
believe.
are 6 alchemical flare stakes available.
Yeah.
Wonderful. We should probably buy all of them. They're only 15 gold. They're only 15 gold each.
They are being sold at 30 gold each.
Makes sense.
Fair enough.
Brinka will be like after 5 minutes later, she'd be like, I got 75 gold pieces.
I have more money than that. Nice.
I've got enough gold, so if people who can want to pitch a little bit, then I can just cover the rest.
Is there anything else we need?
Well, I guess I'll explain what the chemical flare stake does. It's a one-use item. It's treated as a dagger for proficiency. It does 1d6 fire damage against corporeal undead, and it lodges itself into the undead's body and does an additional 1d6 fire damage every round thereafter until the undead removes it with a standard action.
Ooh.
That arguably requires intelligence, so it can't just be constant damage to a mindless undead.
Yeah. I am familiar with the item.
Very well. I just wanted to explain it to everyone else.
Yeah,
Yeah,
'cause
no, I know what the point of the explanation was for. And yes, I agree with the mindless undead would not be able to know to remove it unless they were ordered to, for instance.
So,
Speaking of gold, Orifa,
yes,
material components. How much do you have set aside for your material components for your spells?
that's a really good question. Maybe I don't have enough gold.
Since you started to cast Stone Skin, I was going to ask, where's your diamond dust?
That's a really good question. One moment. I always forget about frickin' material components.
It's generally not important for most spells, but there are some spells that require it.
Now you know why Chloris doesn't cast doesn't cast that spell.
Because she's greedy. I'm kidding. She's fine.
No. Chloris is greedy about some things, but like she's pretty nice to people she cares about.
Does anyone know the cost of diamond dust off the top of their head? 'Cause I
Isn't
do
it
not.
like diamond dust? Isn't that like 1,000? But I thought like stone skin was like 200 gold.
At
per
the bottom
use.
of Stone Skin, it should tell you need X amount
Yeah.
of diamond dust.
Exactly. That's why I thought it was like 200 gold per use.
Alright, give me a sec. Ah, here we go.
Let me look it up.
No, I found it.
Yeah. But I just wanted to know if I was right. Oh my god, I was 50 gold off. I was 50 gold off. Nice.
I always forget about expensive things.
Yeah, it's 250 gold per use.
For Stone Skin.
Okay.
I'll buy at least 3 of the alchemical flare stakes.
Okay.
I will also buy a couple of them. Oh god, I just closed every window. Why?
I also have a total of 1 bottle of holy water.
All right.
Don't use it all in one place.
How much does holy water cost?
25 each, but they don't have holy water here. They have unholy water.
Unholy water.
Oh, that's right. I almost forgot about. I forgot about the Ghost Blight extract from Complete Adventure.
Which can't be applied to unarmed strikes unless you're taking a standard action to apply it, which makes it a lot less useful.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, holy water is 25 gold a flask.
Yeah, and Ghost Blight is 100. But for anyone who has 100 gold to spend, I will remind you of Ghost Blight, which, if used with a weapon capsule retainer, which is also 100 gold, so it will cost you 200 gold in total, but it would basically let you ignore the mischance of Ghost Blight for 3 rounds. If you just apply it as an oil, that is.
I don't think I'll have quite
mischance.
enough for that.
Yeah, unless I will ignore the mischance of incorporeal for 3 rounds.
Alright. Hazel, how many of the alchemical sticks are you able to buy?
Oh yeah, let me change mine to Rinka. I'm sorry, that's my old character's name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alternatively, there's also Ghostwall Shellac.
yeah.
Ghostwall Shellac from Dungeonscape, which requires an hour to apply to your weapons or armor, but it effectively gives them Ghost Touch for 46 hours.
If you want, you could try to diplomacy them down the price, but I can only buy 2 if we can.
Yeah, party face.
Or I can try to intimidate them down the price.
I could certainly try this. What is the likelihood of them being able to be haggled down in price in this area for these items?
Do we need to roll a knowledge check for that? To know that information?
Go ahead and make your diplomacy check. Doesn't hurt to try.
Okay.
I'm going to.
What are you making a diplomacy check for? What are you making a diplomacy check for to buy, or is it just general purpose?
I'm trying to look.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, can I support? Yeah, I can do support in a diplomacy check, right?
You can attempt to aid.
Can I also attempt to aid?
I'm going to limit it to 2 people.
Okay.
Otherwise, you end up just hiring a bunch of experts with diplomacy for over.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, actually, mine's intimidation. I have no diplomacy, so.
So you can't aid.
Oh, you need 1 skill rank in that skill, right?
For diplomacy, I don't think so. I don't think it's trained on it.
Okay. Well, let me at least try, I guess, to aid. Actually, whoever has a better diplomacy roll.
Who has decent
Yeah. charisma? I have.
I mean, I've got a +5 charisma. I just haven't put any ranks in diplomacy because your boy Tayyib is nice, but he's nice and charming, but he's not very diplomatic. Because his solution is usually fist.
See, the thing is with Rinko, she actually has a +3 to her charisma, but it's mainly.
But Tayyib will aid, and he'll try to be charming.
Yeah. I'm not charming. I'm mean.
Is the owner a Jin?
He is not a Jin. You got your 8. You got your 10 for your aid.
I know. Now the party face can roll.
How much were you attempting to haggle him down? Ultimately, part of the determination of the DC.
Yes. Let's see. Maybe they're 30 gold right now.
I can only afford 2 because I only have 75 gold.
Yeah. Maybe I can get them down. I don't know.
Well, they're currently selling it for 30.
Yeah, so maybe down to 22 per. Maybe more.
Let's do 20 gold. We can do that's 30. How much? 33% off.
I think that might be a little aggressive.
It is a 30% discount. 22 wouldn't be very, very far off.
Want a gouged price?
I think that's a little aggressive given the area is having issues with the undead right now.
Well,
Yeah,
they don't really.
that
Well,
makes it
remember, they
even.
don't really have issues with the undead. What they're having is we don't go out at night because there's undead around.
Hmm. True.
They're not actually fighting them, for the most part.
Exactly. Which
All right.
means they should be nicer to us anyways, because we're from out
No,
of town.
that's not necessarily the case. Because us going down in the crypt could very well mean that we're disturbing the undead, which is going to change this. It's not going to happen because it's been like this for hundreds of years. But
All right. I'll try the 30% or so. I'll try to do 20 gold each.
You got this.
go it, do your best.
20. The diplomacy check will fail.
Ooh.
Fuck.
That
Then
was
maybe
actually a decent
a-
roll too.
It was to DM, so we didn't get to see it.
Oh. Oh. Jeez. It was a 42.
Damn.
The original
Alright.
one was 20 out of 47.
Right. Okay. Well, then I guess they are 30 each.
It is what it is.
Okay.
No, that is what it is. I will help pitch in for the rods. So it's 30, 60, 90. If Rinka, if you want to toss in 45, I'll toss in the other 45.
Oh, okay. I can give 45.
Okay.
Okay. And then with that, I will have 35.
Apparently I can't do
you,
mental math.
you see Rinka count slowly to 45 in about.
I've got a question for Rinka. Man, doesn't really matter right now, but I've got a question for you, Amy, about Rinka.
In 5 minutes, she counts to 45.
How much damage would you say you're able to do in a hit?
I'm waiting for Sage to actually fix my macro. But let me see.
Do a head calculation.
So if I'm thinking about taking the powerful charge feat as my bonus feat to add an extra 2d6 to my damage. That, or I could take I could take improved critical to make my critical, I believe, 15 to 16
Mm-hmm.
on a roll.
Because currently, due to the fact that we don't have that much money, and they're probably going to sell. Like, if I ask for Ghost Blight, they're probably going to sell it at least 150 50 of the market price.
Mm-hmm.
Because that seems to be either 200. Currently, they're selling this shit for 200% or 150. It seems like. So I don't think I'm going to have the money to buy any more Ghost Blight. Which means that currently in my possession I've got a grand total of 2 tools we can use to deal with the mischance of incorporeal undead.
So here's the thing. I got a question. Can I so if I move some large rocks and I throw them at undead, does that count as bludgeoning?
It'd be non-magical bludgeoning, I'd assume.
Yeah. Yes. But does anyone have a spell that can make those stones magical? Or no?
I do have a source of bludgeoning damage.
I mean, yeah, because you're a monk. But
Well, yeah, I punch things.
Exactly. My weapon is currently slashing. So if they're like bones, I heard that if it's like a zombie, they do well with piercing. But like,
Also, you're not using a tetsubo like your image suggests.
Yes. So
Cheater.
So
Okay.
Loke here would say that he can help with a bit of expenses.
So let me roll it again. I'm just gonna make sure full macro, no flanking, power attack bonus is at 8. I'm going to just say another 6. 16, I think it's the bonus damage is 16. Additional
Also-
damage dice, 2d6.
Also, I hope to every god out there that we don't encounter a vampire, but if we do, I've got 10 cloves of garlic on me.
So, yeah, so pretty much that's pretty much I think is correct. Sage, is that correct? About the actual macro? Well, I mean, it's the first two, of course, but yeah. And that's with, taking the powerful charge because I get extra 2d6 damage.
Hitting a 29 on a 12 with my haste, it would be 30.
Yep.
Heroics could add another number.
And that's with my max power attack.
Okay. That's pretty good damage.
Oh, it is? Okay, I thought, I know it's not the best damage.
No, 50 points of damage. 50 points of damage would damn near one-shot me, so that's good. That's fine.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's fine anyway. I don't have a massive con score anyway.
I mean, or here's the thing, I could also take cleave, which might do good for like, I'm debating if I should just take cleave instead. Because if we face more than one enemy and I have to be in the center of combat, it might be good if I kill one to be able to just hit another one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But
I
yeah,
think which one would you kind of take in my situation, since I'm pretty simple build, I guess?
oh, well,
For the extra bonus feat.
okay, let's see. Your I'm think you'd be best off with whatever can give you slightly more to hit.
Slightly more to hit.
Your damage is fine.
So the cleave will be better, you think, than the powerful charge? Because the powerful
Does
charge...
powerful charge increase your chance to hit?
No, it just gives me 2d6, 2 damage, that's it.
If that 50 is your regular damage roll, right? With power
Yeah.
attack?
Yeah, I pretty much it's like with power attack.
I
And
don't think 2d6 will make that much effort. Like a 50 probably won't one-shot anything like really strong we run into, but it will deal a hefty chunk of damage out of them, and you still have more attacks you can have a chance at hitting on.
Yeah.
So,
But keep in mind, that's with me charging, so, if I don't charge, then let me check that. No, that's not. And then, let's say I still have, like, the 8 power attack, and... Oh, never mind. He added, okay. Sage just updated my thing. No. Okay, Sage just updated my thing now. So let me try it with the actual macro he gave me. That's 8. So no. A leap attack bonus. Additional damage bonus. Hey, hey Sage, are you there? End of charge, yes. Full attack, yes. Oh, actually, yeah, that's my damage, so.
so that's your accurate damage and
Holy crap!
I thought we were making modest characters.
Oh, because I have a valorous weapon. I forgot completely about the valorous weapon.
I decided not to play the damage numbers game this time.
Sweet.
So that's my actual damage. So.
Well, you don't fucking need any more damage then.
Okay.
All right. So I guess my bardic inspiration is going to be giving everyone to hit, not damage.
So does that mean I should take cleave?
Yeah. Sure, if you get cleave, I can touch you and give you greater cleave with heroics, I think.
Really? Does that work? I think Sage needs that. Yeah, does that work, Sage?
I'm not clear, but that's how it works.
Yeah.
As long as you fulfill the prerequisites.
Yeah,
So I
I
need to
think
check if you.
let me check that again because I was like, I believe I did that right with the because all I did was that's my and keep in mind that's my max power attack too. So I'm not flanking. That's my attack 8. Wait. I just realized I have. Wait. What's my? Oh, my base. Oh, that's not even my max power attack. My max is 9, not 8. Okay. So let me do that again. Submit 9. Additional attack bonus, the 0. Leap attack bonus, yes. Additional advantage, 0. 0. Charged, yes. Full attack, yes, because I do have pounce. So yeah. There you go. That's my
And
damage.
what's your AC after you do that?
Oh, my AC. I mean, keep in mind this is with me raging, so my AC will probably go down to like. I think
I'm mainly wondering if you use
18.
Shock Trooper.
I don't have shock trooper.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have
I
it.
didn't know if you dumped your AC into power attack.
Yeah, you should probably pick up cleave instead.
Okay, I'll pick up cleave.
Just a quick question on it. I don't, you know, I'm not there yet, right? Until my character's finished, right?
I got a question. Is that crit damage correct?
Absolutely not. You have to manually change it.
Yeah. But yeah, I completely forgot about the Valorous weapon. So,
Damn.
yeah, so that's why it does that, because I have a Valorous weapon. Or I can get proven critical to improve my range. You know, pretty much one of the two. But like, I guess cleave would be the best one.
Quick note about Bear Warrior.
Yes.
When you do the bear form for a rage,
Yes.
you lose your weapon and all your equipment because you become a bear.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes. You
Oh.
wild shape into a bear.
Oh,
Yeah.
my bad. Never mind.
So, Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh, fuck.
Why are you adding everything twice?
Me?
Valorous weapon doubles damage on a charge.
Bruh. Right, I forgot about that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So
So it
you're
does
out.
everything twice, except for additional damage dice, like from Sneak Attack or Dragonfire Inspiration.
Oh, there's not like a half form where I could just. Oh, okay, my bad.
No, it's you become a bear if you choose that. You don't
So-
have to use it when you rage.
Oh.
You just have the ability to become a bear for some more movement speed. I guess. I don't even know if bears
It
have
would
good movement
increase
speed.
her movement speed significantly. Her base speed is 20 feet.
Alright.
Oh, so, but like at the same time, but okay, but I don't get to use my
But
weapon.
at the same time, you'd lose all of your equipment, like your Valorous Falchion.
Oh.
Yes.
So, I didn't. Oh, man. Shit.
Shapeshifting is a good old shit tool. That's what it's used for.
Oh, man. Okay, so.
When everything else hasn't worked.
Man, what's my normal rage at then? I guess I have to use my normal rage.
Yeah.
Fuck, I
Normal
fuck.
rage is 4. 4 strength, 4 con. No dex. So you'd have 8 less, or 4 less strength bonus and 2 less dex bonus.
Damn, I fucked up. Man, I fucked up my damage.
Alright, so So
Yeah.
her damage should be not be 16 twice, but 8 twice.
No, that's 8 strength mod, so it's like 14 or 12 twice. When she's not raging, 14
okay,
twice.
okay. Okay.
Do I get a 2 from 2 to con from rage though?
You get plus 4 con and plus 4 strength when you rage.
Oh, plus okay.
Bear form is plus 8 strength, plus 4 con, plus 2 dex in place of the regular ability score bonuses from raging.
Mm-hmm. That is still very good.
Let me check how. Okay, I did a +4. Let me see how much damage I
It would
do.
be 8 and 4. I
Oh,
removed all the rage bonuses.
oh, you moved all. Oh, okay, because I had 8 up there because I
You had
thought
12.
I had 12, but then I was going to, but then I saw it go down to like 8, so I just like forgot the belt for a sec. Let me do 8 and 4 for a sec and see what I got. Let's do 9.
Still a lot of damage either way.
Oh man, but that does make. Oh, did I just roll bad on both? Or yeah, I just rolled bad.
You rolled an 11, which is above average, and then a 9, which is slightly below average.
Yeah, I need to improve my 2 hit. It seems.
Yes, that's typically an issue with power attack builds.
Or maybe I should just not use too much power attack.
So I'm going to remove your rage bonuses and zero them out.
Me?
Yes, I removed the rage bonuses. Also, when you charge, you get +2 to hit. I'm not sure if you're adding that in.
Oh, I'm not. Okay. Okay, let me try. Yep, no. I mean, that's also at max. Let's see if I just do 5. Additional to hit, 2. Leap attack, yes. Additional damage, no. Size, no. Charge, yes. Full attack, yes. Wait, what did you you got rid of my rage damage, right?
The rage bonuses to your ability scores,
Yeah, okay.
which
Oh,
would be 4 strength and 4 con.
okay. I thought I did that. Wait, oh, wait. 4 strength? I thought
Yeah. So you have a +4 enhancement bonus to your strength from magic items. So that's the 4 miscellaneous.
yeah,
We remove the +4 strength and con from rage, which would have put it to 8 and 4.
yeah.
I zeroed them out because you're not raging currently.
Yeah,
If you
I'm
want
not.
to experiment with him being raging, all you have to do is change your strength to the miscellaneous bonus to an 8.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I was testing it at
It
max.
ultimately is +4 damage +2 to hit.
Yeah.
Sorry, +6 damage +2 to hit because it's a hand and a half weapon. Which I'm not sure if that's actually being done properly. It is not.
Okay.
Because you have it on weapon 1. I will just quickly fix that by putting a multiplier in front.
And
Well,
that was with
but yeah, you're in either case, in any case,
yes.
you're doing a pretty decent chunk of damage there.
I just need to raise my 2 hit.
That's what the
Yes,
bard's for.
The bard is here to raise your 2 hit.
Okay, true. Wait.
So long as the bard has all of the necessary items.
I got a question. Did she do the Inspire Courage build?
It is a thing I do, yes.
Good.
No. No. Like, what's the bonus to your Inspire Courage?
Either
Okay, 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good enough.
Okay. Okay, that's good enough. Hopefully.
She didn't spend all her resources trying to get max out Inspire Courage.
Yeah.
Yay. Does she have Words of Creation?
I do.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Keep in mind you take non-lethal damage whenever you cast that, or whenever you use it.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to really not get hit.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. Well, in that case, I have a decent idea of how much damage you do, which means, we absolutely need to get you something let you bypass the mischance of a ghost or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Not permanently on your weapon or anything. We just need like Cerberus. If you have some coin left over, would you buy like would you have the money? I really doubt it, considering you are an animal companion fucking build. But would you have the money to buy like 2 ghost blights for potentially 400 gold?
Yes.
Because if you do, then we would have a total of 3 ghost blights in the party wide, which could be used for different people.
So how much are they a piece?
They are 100 gold market price. I don't know what they would sell for if they're even here.
Uh,
Oh yeah,
They are
I need
not
to.
here.
They are not here, so we can't buy them. Would they have a ghost wall shellac?
No.
Very well. Then, sorry, but we have the 2 that I bought for character creation.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? 2 is better than 0.
I got a
It's
question.
literally it.
Isn't a
Yes.
black bear a medium-sized creature?
Yes, you would become medium-sized.
Bruh. I
You would
chose the
shrink when
wrong-
you wild shape while raging.
Bruh, I chose the wrong prestige class.
Bro, no, that could be useful for rushing through places that are small, so that you don't not stuck squeezing.
I mean, I guess, but then I should have. Oh yeah.
It's
Dang, man.
It's incredibly useful for not getting stuck squeezing through a place while we're being chased by something.
I
All for
guess.
doing this happens to heal you.
Yes.
Okay. If I see, I thought I was done. I should have. Okay, I thought. Oh, I should have added. So that means I needed to add bear form, like claws instead, right?
As extra attacks, claws and bites for a medium-sized bear, yes.
Okay. And I'm guessing I can't do my pounce ability in bear form.
No, you'd still have that.
Okay.
From your class.
You don't lose any class or feat benefits, nor any active spells when you wild shape.
Okay. Okay.
Or supernatural or spell-like abilities of your base form.
Yeah, that as well.
Man, their claws are only 1d4. What the fuck?
Yeah, they're medium bears.
Yeah.
Shit.
I mean, just don't transform.
You know the difference between 1d4 and 2d6 isn't very much.
Yeah. Just like, also your strength in that form will be ridiculous. So it's not like you'll be doing small amounts of damage still.
The problem is she loses the Valorous enchantment, which is where half her damage is coming from.
That's true.
literally half of her damage.
Only applies on a charge though. Most things will die the moment you charge them.
Mm-hmm. Do I
Hi,
need
Nash.
the leap attack?
Very close to death.
Oh yeah, do I need the leap? I can still do the leap attack, so I guess I should add that to weapon 2, I guess. If I do.
I'll add that in for you.
Thanks.
I expect we may not get to combat because I have to leave in 45 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get you in the dungeon, possibly down to the bottom of the stairwell.
Say, we might get down the stairs today.
I
Yeah.
think. I've gone through the items I can recommend. All that would be left is I don't fucking know. We wanna splurge a bit on an expensive scroll of an anti-undead spell that could fuck him over.
Do they have one?
If I was gonna say, if they have one.
They have one. We'll check. Hold on.
Ah, yes, we'll check by attacking.
We're trying to shop, and Rinka just plows through the wall.
Your crit damage is slightly inaccurate.
Oh, yeah.
Not wildly inaccurate, just slightly. It's mostly the power attack portion that's wrong. Now it should be right.
For the Valorous Viking?
Falchion, yes.
Belgian. Okay. Okay, let me try my base form again, I guess. This is at max. +2. The leap attack. Butt charge. Then a full attack. Okay. Oh man, that's horrible. Yeah.
So, you're all done shopping, or do you have more to get?
Well, we want to see if one of those scrolls would be available.
I need to know what scrolls you're looking for. Did you put it in
Joker.
the Discord?
Oh, Joker had mentioned it.
Yeah. So. Oh yes. Sorry. I was just thinking of some good spells that might
Yeah.
be
He
good.
didn't name a spell. He just said
Yeah.
scrolls that are good against undead, which tells me nothing other than you want
I think
scrolls from a specific subset of spells.
they're a little high level, but essentially there is Bone Chill and Disrupt Undead. Bone Chill specifically.
Disrupt Undead is a cantrip.
No, Greater Disrupt Undead. Sorry.
Valorous Falcon. Yay.
So Bone Chill is a second level spell, and Greater Disrupt Undead is a third.
Mm-hmm. Bone Chill is essentially a hold person for undead.
Useful.
And Disrupt Undead just deals deals a decent amount of damage to undead. Small nuke.
Let's see what they're gonna fucking price gouge us for, if they have them.
Okay. Let's see if I have my rage up.
So they do have both scrolls.
Ah, cool. Alright, Bone Chill would cost... Does it have a name?
Shit.
There are 2 Bone Chills and 1 Greater Disrupt Undead.
Alright. And what are they
The
selling?
Bone Chill...
Good.
The market price would be about
Bone Chill
100.
will be a market price of 150. And the Greater Disrupt Undead has a market price of 375.
Whew.
Yeah. So...
And these are being upcharged 50%. So 225 and then 400, 500 something.
So...
562 and 5
Yeah.
silver.
So about... What the fuck was that?
So you had one of the 225s and 2 of the 562s.
No, 2 of the 225s and 1 of the 500.
Alright.
There's 1 Greater Disrupt Undead and 2 Bone Chills.
So if you wanted to buy all of them, it would be 1,000 something.
I'd be I would buy all 3 of them.
Okay, that's about the
Yeah.
end of my recommendations. Bone Chill can be very, very useful because it targets fortitude.
Who are these scrolls most useful on? Like, who can make the best use of them?
Me or Nightshade. Me or Nightshade.
All right, so I'll give you each one scroll of the bone chill.
Give greater disruption to Nightshade.
All right, and Nightshade. So you'll get a bone chill and a greater disrupt undead
Okay.
scrolls, and I will deduct that.
Greater disrupt. Undead.
I just
There.
realized.
Now we should have a small amount of utility tools for this dungeon.
Oh, how much of the flares do I get? One.
Well, let's see. We bought all 6, so how do we want to distribute them?
I paid 45.
Yeah, I tossed money into it, but I don't need any because I'm never going to be in melee range, hopefully.
We have 6. I have 3. I have 3 already. The rest of you take 2 each.
Okay. I have 2. Let me put that in my equipment tab.
Here, 1
What's it
minute.
called again? Flares.
Yeah, if I'm close enough to use them, there's something wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm
Listed anyway.
Oh.
They can't throw them. You have to stab people.
Correct.
So,
Yep.
Zinda is approaching in the black boat with 3 Centaur and the 2 brawny oarsmen who rowed you on your last crossing. The boat pulls into the dock, and the Centaur hold it fast without tying it. Climb in, Zinda says. There's no point in tying the boat. We're departing right away anyway. As you climb into the boat, the sun rises above the horizon in an almost friendly freedom. Hopefully a good omen, because that's about all the sun is likely to do for you today. In short order, you'll be heading deep below Faerun's surface where no sun shines and only foolish adventurers dare to go. The oarsmen row steadily and soon steer you back to the dock where you landed upon your last visit. Zentalar jump to and tie the boat fast. Zinda tells you the soldiers will come with us as far as the ruin of the Black Altar. There are heavy remnants from fallen walls that need to be lifted before we can find the stairway to the crypts. There's no point in our doing the dirty work there. We'll need every bit of strength we have when we reach the crypts. The group of you follows the Zentalar through the eerie and mostly silent ruins of what once was a great city, making their way mostly through what once was a network of streets, rubble-filled cellars, remnants of walls, and all too often bones, most of them human, but some from substantially larger creatures, perhaps ogres and giants, line your trail to both sides. And rubble and bones also litter the roads as well. At times, large obstacles block the remnants of a road, forcing you to make short detours. Others, scavenging the ruins, pause and look at your group only long enough to appraise it, no doubt partly because of the uniform Zentalon, but probably also to determine whether there are mages or priests among you who bear watching. In the cellar of a building to the left, you see what once may have been the ribcage of a young dragon, and a bit farther before you, the right crater of unknown origin, rests the bones of its right wing. Where the rest of the skeleton may be is anyone's guess. The 3 Zentalar steer you ever on toward the northwestern part of the old city until you've crossed a distance of about half a mile. When you come upon a huge area roughly 200 feet in diameter, covered everywhere with the massive, thick blotches of a shiny substance that could be black glass, which was melted and cooled again. Here it is, ma'am, one of the 3 Zentalar tells Zinda. That's what's left of Bane's temple. The heat melted the black stone walls and turned them into this. He adds, pointing to the shiny but dust-covered black substance. I know where the entrance is, but first of all, my men and I must lift the slabs we placed over it to close it off. The 3 Zentalar go to the eastern corner of the ruin, and with extreme effort, manage to lift and move several of the large, glassy black boulders. Their work takes a good 20 minutes before you finally can see something of a rapidly descending tunnel leading down through the rubble. The water door is in the net, ma'am. A tunnel descends downward into the darkness, well over 50 feet deep and well over 50 feet. The path of descent goes through loose rubble, large rocks of the black glassy substance, pieces of broken off wooden, scraps of jagged metal. Some of them quite sharp. It will be virtually impossible to walk down this tunnel, however long it may be, and if you slip and start sliding, it will be dangerous, perhaps fatal.
Yeesh. I walk with care.
Yep, just gonna slowly tiptoe.
So I'm going to need acrobatics checks from people walking down the tunnel.
Very well.
Acrobatics?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh no.
Okay.
I think Taib is fine.
You are.
Oh my god, I'm actually okay. Maybe.
I'm going to need an acrobatics check. That's the first 10 feet.
Oh no.
Lamar. Alright.
Oh god.
Oh, I need another one?
I'm going to need 10 of them from
Oh.
everyone.
Oh.
This is to balance, right?
Your first one, Porfino, was not good enough, and you started falling, sliding down the tunnel.
Oh no.
This is to balance, right?
Pretty much, yes. Rinka's second was a failure, so
Okay.
that would be Rinka sliding down 90 feet.
Is this
Porfino going 100.
enough of an angle where Featherfall could apply?
No, you're not actually falling, you're
All
sliding.
right.
It's not full falling damage, but you're going to take falling damage. And potentially other damage from the sharp, jagged metal that's sticking out of the walls and floor in locations.
Can I, if I'm falling down, can I do like a concentration check to see if I can like cast fly to not take as much damage?
Go ahead and make a concentration check. We'll see
Okay.
if you succeed.
No, I don't.
You fail. So no, you can't cast fly. And in fact, you have ruined that use of that spell-like ability for the day.
Wait, really?
Yes, if you fail a concentration check to cast a spell, you lose the spell.
Oh.
Those were all my rolls.
I lose all my 3.
So you were successful on all but the third from the last, meaning the last 2 weren't meaningful.
All right.
So damage for Taib.
Mm-hmm.
1d6.
Well, that was disgraceful and painful. That is terrible.
And another point. So that would be 12 points of damage to Taib.
Ow.
I don't suppose there's anything I could is this a fairly smooth tunnel, so there's nothing I could try to grab onto to stop falling?
So it's obsidian. It's extremely smooth, except for the really sharp metal that's sticking out of the tunnel in locations.
Oh boy.
This is for Orfino.
Oh, ow.
I'm not done.
Oh, I know.
And another 3d6 as you basically slashed yourself on metal objects on the way down. But you are down at the bottom of the tunnel now.
Arifa's just gonna lay there for a minute and contemplate her life choices.
Do I get
It
anyone
only takes
hurt by falling
15.
down?
What?
And the Oni Mistiel takes a total of 30 from the fall.
30.
This slide. I'm also going to need acrobatics checks from your allies.
Is this from us to avoid?
Yeah, I was gonna need 10 acrobatics checks from you, Cerberus. Or until you fail, anyway.
Oh,
And from each of the animal companions, and from Vega, and which is Nash's character, and from Sebastian. And you're
okay.
looking at Vega's acrobatics.
Okay, so I'll just
OGC.
fly. Pardon me?
He fails in his first check. He failed on his first check. I rolled one.
Oh, okay, sorry, I forgot Vega was in.
Okay, so I'll just fly rather
Taib
than.
is it's fucking sad. Taib was probably watching his step and fucking laughing at everyone falling, and then he fucking goes.
Oh, my character's going to be like, oh, I could have just flew down here. Now I can't fly for the rest of the day.
And Vega took 29 points of damage. And I'm waiting on acrobatics checks from the non-flying characters, specifically the animal companions and Lokir.
I'm just.
Cerberus is muted.
Why is he muted?
I don't know.
I think he needed a moment.
That and the animal companions probably don't have, acrobatics as a skill, and probably doesn't have his skill rank spent because his character's not finished.
Mm-hmm.
With the swap.
Let's go see if he has skill rank spent.
Oh yeah, this damage rejection doesn't apply to this, right?
He does have skill rank spent. Cool. I'm gonna make rolls.
Does damage rejection apply to this or no?
Damage reduction does not apply to environmental damage.
Okay.
Not that I'm aware of. So he fails. Let's see how many things he runs into first. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You know what I do think Sage for doing? Not having it be like an Indiana Jones, like when I fall and like everybody has to, as everyone's like, oh shit.
I considered everyone having to dodge out of the way of you, or you just taking everyone with you.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go see if his animal companions have acrobatics. They don't. So the bison, I'm going to assume just auto fails. Kevin the Mega Raptor doesn't have a high enough dex, so he'll auto fail. The Deinonychus doesn't have ability scores put in. What's their dex? Their dex is a 15, so it's going to auto fail. The first guy takes 76, second one takes 66, and the third one takes 66.
Well, I'm guessing, man, I wish I could have taken an athletics check instead of an acrobatics.
So
I'm going to like role play this as I'm falling down. Everyone just sees Rinka falling down, and then it's like right when I'm about to hit you, I do like the big like bloop ballop, or I jump over you, like as a ball. I just go over you, and I'm at the bottom.
So as you all go slip sledding down to the bottom,
Yes.
Linda is handed a rope and has a rope tied off by the soldiers at the top. With the rope, it takes about 5 minutes or so to get down, but she basically rappels down with the rope and gets down there safely, and then looks at you like you're a bunch of idiots. And then the soldiers untie the rope, toss it down, and then begin to recover the entrance.
Why didn't you say anything?
Our way was more fun.
Okay.
Well, to be fair, I did think of that, but Tayyib would never use the rope in the first place.
Shit.
He'd rather take the challenge of trying to walk down.
And he was almost successful. He just rolled a natural one.
He
Other
had
than
full,
that,
he had full confidence that he was going to make it.
I was like, how bad could the DC be? Because it's like I thought this could be 20 DC. It's over 20
No.
DC.
So it's slippery and angled.
Yes. I thought it was going to be bad. I just had full confidence that I'd make it, but then the natural one came in and said, "Lama."
I have like a plus 15 to my like thing. I was like, okay, how bad can this be? I can do at least a couple steps. Oops. I passed the first one. I'm like, okay, I got this. Second one, nope.
At the moment.
I hope I'm in this dungeon crawl for more than a day. I want my skills back.
While
You were given a magic item for that purpose.
Mm-hmm.
while we're waiting for them to come down, because you said it takes about 5 minutes, I'd like to smack myself with my lesser vigor
Oh,
wand.
the only person who's coming with us is down there.
Well, he said it takes